Hey, what's going on, everybody? You know how we do. Let's just get into it. It's a nice cold day to stay in the bed. I was like, I just wanted to talk really quickly about this Bad Bunny performance because I mean, I think it's what a lot of people are talking about right now. But of course, I want to enter it through a slightly different perspective. So let's just get into it. Of course, I mean, I feel like I enjoyed the performance, but I digress. I think there are two kind of buckets of how people are commenting on the performance that have viewed it negatively. I mean, of course, there were a lot of positive things, the cultural aspects, yada, yada, yada. We didn't talk about that today. We're going to talk about, I guess, like kind of the naysayers. And one of the perspectives is like, oh, like, well, who is Bad Bunny? Like, I don't really know his music and da da da. Like, why would they pick him? And the other kind of bucket was like, well, I didn't understand any of it. It's Spanish. I couldn't understand shit. Why don't they have things in English? And so I feel like what these two perspectives highlight is like pretty much like the epitome of white supremacy, like in full display, in a way that we don't really see it. So like, let me just break it down. The notion of the complete overgrandized sense of self-importance, right? Like just because you may not be familiar with the songs doesn't mean that the world is not familiar with the songs, right? And we have litmus tests for this. We have his record sales, we have his tours, which are breaking records, we have he being the number one stream artist in the world. That's above Taylor Swift, that's above Beyonce, that's above Lady Gaga, that's above all the people that you probably know. You know what I'm saying? That, and he is bigger on certain platforms and aspects. So how do we respond to that? And it's just like, I feel like this is where racism is coming into play because we always have scenarios in which we've been exposed to new things and we're okay with it. Like, how many people know every artist that's nominated for a Best New Artist, Grammy for Best New Artist? Right? I think we actually like we look to the Grammys to maybe like point us in the direction of new artists, and then we'll go figure it out. Or and their sales usually see a big bump after the Grammys, or the best films. You know what I'm saying? Like their sales usually see a big spike because people say, "Hey, the Academy Awards did it. I've never seen that film, but let me check it out." The response is not like, "Oh my God, I've never seen that film. Why is that named?" But there are some people that do respond that way, right? All the films that are nominated, they're like, "Well, the film that I liked wasn't nominated, so all these other films must be trash because what I liked wasn't nominated," which is like part of the problem, right? It's like, how are you going to respond to that? How are you going to respond to something bigger than yourself and what you think? That the facts show that this person is literally one of the biggest artists in the world, and you have an issue with it because you don't know it. Right? I think that's a little elite. What's going on in your mind? Expand yourself. Say, hey, why don't I know this? Why am I so in my own bubble that I'm unaware of one of the biggest artists ever? Currently right now, what in my perspective, what lack of diversity and exposure do I have that makes me not know of one of the biggest artists of the day? Right? And how do I change that as opposed to making everything about me? And secondly, the language thing, which is like laughable to me. Like, first of all, use your subtitles. But how many times do we enjoy things of a foreign language and don't really care? Like operas. Would we ever engage and have an opera singer, like an Italian opera singer or a French opera singer, come and have to sing in English? No, we would never ever even address that. Or when our English speaking artists go overseas, do they sing in Spanish or do they sing in Chinese when they're in China? Like, I don't understand. Like, we have plenty of examples in which, foreign languages, both ways come in and the performances are enjoyed and we're able to appreciate what it is without physically knowing exactly the language. So the reason why this is an issue because of racism. Right? It's literally because of racism. You wanted to exclude, and even though we have lots of real world examples where we have language barriers where performances can be enjoyed, that we have things that we have not personally been exposed to, that we actually utilize this as an opportunity to learn and expose ourselves. But instead, the opposite reaction is being had, right? And why? Clearly laced in the white supremacy aspect of it to say this is ours, I'm important. Like, why did they have that? Well, go read a book, go watch some more TV, go talk to some other people that are not like you. Go, you know what I'm saying, like to expose yourself so that maybe these experiences that the overwhelming majority of the world is aware of, that you won't be clueless about it. In the fact that they arrogantly say it, you know what I'm saying? It's like they like, oh, I don't know, this is crazy. Like, you are literally arrogantly displaying your ignorance of something that you quite frankly should know, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed that you don't know the number one streaming artist in the globe. You should be embarrassed, right? That should be something that you should know. I don't know. Until next time.